All right. Hello, everybody. We are live and we are getting ready for this collective reading. Drop an emoji of how you're feeling in the comment section. I am going through it, but I'm feeling good because I got a reconciliation coming my way. Amen. If you're just now joining us on YouTube, do know that we get live, that we kiki, we share the tea on TikTok. So if you want to get the tea, make sure you follow me over there at Mo Online. I'm Mo Online at all platforms. You can hear about my love life. You can hear about everybody's love life because the girls do be spilling tea on here. But let's get into it. Yeah, let me know how you're feeling. How's your week been in the comment section? Don't mind my messy bed. Please don't. Like, just mind your business. Like, no judgment. Like, no judgment. Like, stay out my room. Anyway, so we're getting ready to do this. First, let me start with my initial shuffle. Just to talk about a little bit about, what's been going on in the stars. So at the top of the week, we had a Venus square to Pluto, which is going to trigger relationship issues. Like somebody might act out, somebody might do something based out of their fears, their traumas, their defense mechanisms, coping mechanisms, be they healthy or unhealthy, right? Ooh, excuse me. Usually they're unhealthy because Pluto's pretty scared. And when we act out of fear, we don't make our wisest decisions. Right? But then we have Venus, which is oftentimes related to our relationships. They can be platonic. Now he said, okay, I'll head home now. Child, he be wanting me. Fuck, like, girl, I'm like nervous. Oh my gosh. I'm just like, y'all see how that man get me acting? Y'all see that? Y'all see how he took my breath away? Because I am in love with you. I never leave. Ciao. Anyway, speaking of love and relationships, when Venus squares off with Pluto, what happens is that, like, these triggers or the events that come up, they test the stability of our relationships, right? Especially because we have Capricorn here. They test the stability of our relationships and what we've been growing and what we've been ignoring or paying attention to, right? So whatever's going to come up, they're going to say it's, Pluto, it's the card of judgment, of retribution. If you do not address this, the relationship may or may not last. So the choice is to address it and to fix it. You know what I mean? Or be in jeopardy of losing the relationship, right? So the things that are come up, they're going to be intense to say the least. However, the good thing is that we have a lot of like transits between Jupiter and Venus and Mercury and Saturn helping us, be, I was going to say liberal, but fair and diplomatic and communicate in a way that's going to make us form new emotional foundations and attach to ideas that make us feel pleasure and generous and compassionate with those around us. Yeah. But now that we got that done, hello, ancestors, spirit guides, and angels. I call you into my space to assist me with tonight's collective reading. We're going through it. But we come to you to receive a message. So what is it that this collective needs to feel? What is it that we need to heal? And what is it that we need to be aware of? My intention is to align us all with healing, joy, and the most authentic versions of ourselves. And as I attempt to do that, I pray that you bless us with wisdom, discernment, you protect our minds, bodies, and energies. And so that we're all able to receive what it is that is meant for us and leave the rest behind. Maybe it is Julie. Maybe it is Miss Julie. So what is it? What is it that we have for the collective, please and thank you? Do y'all need music? Do y'all need tunes? Or y'all okay with the silence? Oof, child, child. Like even as I'm looking at this, they're showing me a scale. Not a little beat. Y'all don't talk about my lo-fi beats though, because every time I play them, y'all be like, "This is elevator music. This is elevator music." There ain't gonna be no 808s in this live session. Let me start there. It's gonna be Zen vibes. Ain't gonna be no rump shaking. Okay. The Eight of Wands in reverse and the Magician card. The Moon card in reverse, the Knight of Swords. Again, I just feel like this energy is like split, but it's like one after the other, right? It feels like this card is running over here and this card is running over there. On the left side, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse, which feels extreme. It feels so extreme. It feels extreme. But on the right side, we have the Magician card, and this is the first manifester, right? This is the first manifester, and because inside, again, this is our instincts. This is our survival. This is our primal instincts. This is our get away, like growling and showing your teeth. You know what I mean? This is what this is giving. And then on the night, then we have the Knight of Swords, which is just like having a conversation. Like, and the Knight of Swords is usually kind of fast, but this card doesn't feel fast. It feels as if he doesn't have all the information, but he's interested in discovering. And he still feels young. This Knight of Swords still feels like I don't know all the information. But I'm not like the Page of Swords. I'm more mature than that. But I'm here for the right? Two of Wands. Two of Wands. The past we've had something. The past we've had. I'm not even sure what the past holds. The card and the Devil card in reverse. It almost feels as if some of us were letting go of excess. We're letting go of indulgence. We're letting go of things that cheapen our value. And maybe we just cheapen our value, but that chip away at our long-term goals and manifestations, right? This can also be thinking about yeah. Death card in reverse. Again, the death card in reverse. Usually there's something that needs to be transformed. But I honestly feel the energy of it is being transmuted. It's just been a long time. It's just been a long time. Right? So love, again, get more information about the death card, the devil card in reverse. Uh, the word that's coming through is indulgence. Some card in reverse like something like a sun card. You have too much of something. You have too much of something and it ends up coming back. Can you elaborate on this indulgence stuff? Ace of Wands in reverse, Temperance card, Hermit card, Justice card. I'm not seeing the Strength card, but with the Temperance card in reverse, which is connected to the Strength card as one of the virtues, this says just because you can do something doesn't mean that you should. You know, there's value in relinquishing control. There's value in sharing. There's value in being equitable. There's value in letting somebody else take the wheel. There's this song by Sanad called "Take Me Away," right? Take me away. listen to the song if you can. But Ace of Wands in reverse, there is such a thing as too much of a good thing, but it's not just that. It's just like forceful desire. Forceful desire. What happens when our desires become forceful? We force them. I mean, they may come back to bite us. And this lesson that some of us are learning is really about temperance. Or we've had enough control. Do that. Some of us need to leave. Some of us are tired of leading ourselves. Some of us are tired of leading ourselves. This could be the divine. This could be your partner. You know what I mean? This could be that your partner has a better understanding of what it is that you need for yourself and you need for your own. It's very interesting how you do what you say. But that's what good relationships are about. You know what I mean? Your partner can balance you out against that justice part because it's something that they have a strength that you do not possess. Yeah, is this resonating for anybody? Drop an emoji. What other information do we have? The Magician card again. The Four of Cups in reverse. In the Justice card. Once more. In the World card. Empress card. Third. Happy Friday, Daddy. Or Free Friday, D-Day. So, the Magician. The Four of Cups in reverse. Justice card. The World card. Again, it feels as if this this feels as if allowing ourselves to fall into our femininity about relinquishing control. And they're showing the Hermit card that we have over here. And those who are shaped in Virgos, I love my Virgos. Sometimes Virgos can be sorry. It's just the truth, right? It's just the truth. If I'm lying, I'm dying. I'm not dead yet. But the thing is with that Hermit card in reverse, sometimes we rely too much on ourselves. Sometimes we possess too much control. And even sometimes, the judgment or the stories or narratives that we've created about what's right, what's wrong, what deserves space, time, and energy, they actually drain us and put us into this overly masculine energy where it then becomes difficult for us to receive, right? And what many of us, you did, Donna, you did miss the tea, but I don't mind me telling you. I just can't tell you right now. However, the Four of Cups in reverse, the Four of Cups in reverse followed by the Magician card, right? This is again relying on our own ability and not sharing. Like it's about sharing. Such a consistent message to be receiving in the middle of that, right? It's about sharing responsibility. It's about sharing ownership. It's about sharing vision. And it's something allowing yourself to be feminine, emotional, and needy enough to say what it is that you need, right? And to allow the other person the opportunity to take care of it, without regressing to dissatisfaction, without regressing or returning to our needs, without returning to the worst case scenario and acting from that place. But I'm also feeling this sense of just existing in this middle ground, existing in this middle ground. You don't know, but because you don't know, you also don't have to take care of it. Many of us we rush off to we rush to like one idea or another, or we have to go this way to make this, we have to do that to make this, we have to act right now, or we don't. No, it's okay to just wait and watch things play out, right? And when you allow the universe and the divine to usher things in your life and actually create space for it to try to create all of your beginnings, you cannot receive it because you're stuck in this energy of always having to create. Wow. Is this resonating for anybody? Is this resonating for anybody? Let's get an oracle card. Oracle card. Oracle card. Yes, just let it play out. Yes, just let it play out. Whatever we're going through, yes, just let it play out. But I feel like in the world card is about today. I feel like the bigger lesson, the bigger takeaway. You know what I mean? It's really giving patience. It's really giving patience that you do not have to act on all of your impulses. You do not have to act on all of the ideas. Sometimes you can surmise or guesstimate or assume something about a person or a situation or a certain circumstance. And instead of rushing to act, you can wait for the truth to reveal yourself. But in order for it to reveal yourself, you have to allow it to reveal itself. You know what I mean? Instead of creating a reality that reflects the truth that you created in your mind. Wow, 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 wow. Today, the orc card, an orc card, great mother. Surrender to the mystery. Surrender to the mystery. The great mother. Surrender to the mystery. Fall into her arms. Surrender to the mystery. Fall into her arms. Surrender to the mystery. And then at the bottom of the deck, I really have to talk about this. We have rose without thorns. You have a right to your joy, peace, and the sweetness of life. And just really the vibe that I'm getting from this card, you know what I mean, is again, you don't have to create reality. You don't have to take actions, you know, from a place of from the place of like trying to protect yourself or assuming that something bad is gonna happen or somebody's gonna do you wrong. You don't have to act that way. You can only connect with the good. Allow yourself to only connect with good. Allow yourself to go back to the great mother of the house, mother of the house. We all do. We all do from time to time. We're all so every once in a while we fall. We fall down. We get up. I don't know if you know what I'm thinking about. The great mother ushered you in, took your first breath, and she'll be there when you draw your breath. She knows how challenging life on earth is, that at times being human can be lonely, that the polarity and separation can be difficult when your soul remembers the oneness of source. But at the same time, it can be incredibly glorious and sweet. We often see things as either good or bad. When things go well, we think it means that everything's okay. And when things don't work out, then perhaps we've done something wrong or have something to fix. We have forgotten that life on earth isn't like that. Polarity is at the core of the earth's experience. And it's through the polar extremes that we grow the most. We are not meant to avoid the night, the shadow, and the winter. This life is but a single breath and the inextinguishable existence of your Hand over your worries, your hurt, your sorrow, your fears, and doubts to the Great Mother. Lay them at her altar. Return to the sureness of the soil. Fall fully into her arms. Surrender to the mystery woven through it all. Remember that while these extremes are difficult, they can also be magnificent. That unrestrained joy is closer to grief than we think. Wow. Wow. This is so true. Because again, for the girls who caught the tea, again, I was crying and I was grieving. I was crying and grieving. And then 5 minutes later, I was running around the building screaming, shouting. Unrestrained joy is closer to grief than we think. And perhaps the more wildly the pendulum of your life swings, the more you can say, I have truly lived. I say, yeah, my love, the rose transition. I am ready to embrace the extremes of my life. I lay all that I'm carrying on the altar and fall into the grave. I am ready to embrace the extremes of my life. I lay all that I'm carrying on the altar and fall into the grave. Once I am ready to embrace the extremes of my life. I lay all that I'm carrying into the altar and fall into the grave. All right, that is tonight's reading. That is tonight's collective reading. Meditate on them. I hope this meets you in perfect divine timing. You can be exactly what you need. Please thank your ancestral spirit guides and angels for allowing me to serve you next time. This is Expo. You're following on YouTube. I'm going to do personal readings on TikTok. So if you enjoy this and you want to get a personal reading sometime, please me. They're 10, 15, or $20. The more you send, the more in-depth the reading will be. And of course, all that information can be found in the link in my bio. But don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment with what resonated, and subscribe if you just want to tap into the collective readings because I do. All right, girl. That's all. I love you, good Judies. I'll talk to you later. Until next time, this is XO. Bye. Okay. Okay. My good.